EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us our nation's capital and FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland. It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to our nation's capital at FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland. The enthusiasm for football here on the East Coast always is in the air. These folks are ready as their guys get set to match up with Carson Wentz and the Philadelphia Eagles. Started, and we are underway from FedEx Field. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll get it up past 20 to about the 22.
On the return. Takes over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
They go play action here on first down. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Mills. They may have thrown the interception, obviously less than ideal, but I think they also sent a message that they're going to push the ball downfield in this one.
Yeah, not afraid to take their shots right away, huh? What was that, like a 9-9-9 route? 9 meaning go? Just went ahead and went for it. Didn't work out so well because it certainly appeared the defense was prepared. But I'm with you. Okay, so it didn't work this time. Doesn't mean we won't try it again later.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. So after the INT, here's Wentz. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
But defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and try not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
Wentz will try again on 2nd down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Reuben Foster picks it, and his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. Intercepted. So a pretty shaky start here for both sides.
Yeah, each quarterback's throwing a ball to the other team. Do you think on both sidelines they're sitting them down and saying, okay, remember, this is the color jersey we're wearing. They're wearing the other color. Let's make sure we get it to our guys, please.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they've got to be thrilled to have this game still at 0-0 after the interception thrown on the very first play of the game.
They certainly do, and what I enjoyed was watching him on the sidelines because as the defense came off, he was there to congratulate them and really say thanks because he threw the interception. It didn't turn into any points.
From the 41, Haskins. Open man here, Sims complete. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 1.
It'll be Love to try and get the first. And he's got a 1st down as he's up to the 48. They needed a yard. They got it. 1st down. Well, after an interception, last thing you want to do is go 3 and out and give the ball right back. They avoided that.
Yeah, you definitely do not want to do that. I remember in college I played with a really big-time player on defense. We ended up getting an interception as we passed the offense coming out. He told him, if you don't take care of this football, you'll have to answer to me later. You definitely want to take care of it and pick up 1st downs.
They'll run again with Love on 1st down. And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
On 2nd down, Love. And he's going to take this close to the 1st down marker as he stopped at the Eagles' 40-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Haskins. Escaping the pressure right. They'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave them with 2nd and a yard.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir, able to turn that into a positive gain. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Haskins, a throw taken in by Sims. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
At the 22-yard line.
On 1st down, here's Love. And he stopped immediately there. Tackle made that time by Brandon Graham.
Tackle made by Brandon.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the 1st half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Second and 10. Here's Haskins. That's complete to his tight end Sprinkle. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. 12 yards is the pickup there, and it'll move the chains.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
From the 10, first and goal. This is Love. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Only a yard that time, second and goal. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
And the ball situated at the 9, second and goal. Now Haskins to throw it. His pass caught at the 4. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's third and goal.
Brings up third and goal.
Check, 47. Hey, I'm coming. 47 Mike, 47.
Going to give it to Love. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. A 3-yard touchdown run as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon.
Well, they decided to run it in and got it done on third and goal. A lot of times, that's a passing play.
And the kicker just has to come out for the PAT. He can breathe a sigh of relief as well, right?
Although I don't know if he's really breathing a sigh of relief. I think he likes to put 3 points on his ledger.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Now this will make it into the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
5-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it. But
and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Marquise Goodwin. 75 yards. And the Eagles are now just an extra point away from grabbing the lead. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. He's got it, and they take the lead at 7-6.
Makes the score Eagles 7, Washington 6. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have For the touchback.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They'll start the drive with Love here. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
And almost intercepted. He could have picked it, maybe some space to go the other way. Instead, it's 3rd down. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Haskins will throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
So on 4th down, Washington going to call on Tress Way to punt it away. On the return, Jackson. So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10.
Their own 34-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was really easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. This a 2nd and 7 from the 37.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 37-yard line.
Working from the gun, Wentz. That's complete to a speedy wideout Goodwin. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 27 yards there, a 1st down.
First down, Eagles.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Miles Sanders out of the backfield, but it'll be 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Back to the air on 2nd down. Wentz. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller, and he returns it here to his own 18-yard line. That was just one of those interceptions from our perspective here. We got a good view at the 50-yard line mid-level that quarterback and receiver were not on the same page.
Just by his reaction, I'm talking about the quarterback, he expected something different from his receiver, whether he expected him to break in, out, deeper, shorter. They'll determine that on the sideline. But bottom line, you could see that he thought he'd be in a different spot, except the defender was not his intended target.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Here's a throw, complete right side to start things out. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. Now it's Haskins. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Incomplete.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
Here's second and 10. Throwing again. Haskins. That'll be caught over the middle by Moss. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Haskins looking to throw on first down. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 10 more there and another first down.
That's another Washington first.
They'll run on first down. Love. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1.
At the 33-yard line.
Second and 6. From the gun, it's Haskins. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
So third down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first.
Watch 36. 36 to Mike. 36. Line 36. Too little. Watch 36.
Here's Haskins out of the gun. Got an open man. Finds Gibson. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling.
Watch 36. 36 to Mike. I'm here all day. I'm here all day. Mike 36.
Throwing now. Haskins on first down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
From the 24, they'll go again on second and 10. To throw again, Haskins. And they're going to get him. He's sagged back around the 28. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. A tough spot for Haskins in Washington here. 3rd and long after that last sack.
I got you. 36 to Mike. Come on, let's go. Mike, 36.
Now Haskins, 3rd and long. And he finds McLaurin. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 14. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call. On 2nd down, here's Haskins. This is caught, and he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Dwayne Haskins hooking up with Terry McLaurin, and Washington has retaken the lead. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the 1st quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the 2nd. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
And now the Washington offense going to stay out there and go for 2. They'll try and run it here. And he is into the end zone. So they get 2 more on the board here just before halftime.
Eagles 7.
So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
He'll hit Jackson, complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. It's the Eagles ready to see the football first, and they trail here as we resume action in this 3rd quarter. Takes this about 5 yards deep, and the half will begin with a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up.
2nd and 6 at the 29-yard line.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Wentz. Man open, it's Goodwin. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Washington territory. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. They'll go again with Sanders. And he's going to be stopped close to the first down marker at Washington's 12-yard line. It's 39. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
On first down, Wentz. And Sanders has got it complete. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short.
Inches at the 30-yard line.
Wentz. It's caught by Jackson. And they move this all the way down to the 9. The end result, 21 yards.
First and goal, Philadelphia.
They'll run with Sanders. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
Sanders, the ball carrier.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's second and goal.
4-yard gain. Brings up second and goal.
Shotgun now for Wentz. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Miles Sanders there to make the grab. And the Eagles are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Elliott now to add the extra point. And oh, he missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point. Well, it's only a one-score game. Third quarter, mind you, but they're going to go for the onside kick right here. And this is going to be covered up by Washington. So they touched it before it went 10, and that's obviously not going to help their comeback bid here in the fourth.
No, not at all. And they're trying to get something going after one there. But you've got to give yourself a chance. Let it go 10 before you touch it.
On the carry, it's Love. Credit the tackle to Darius Slay.
He was brought down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Line of scrimmage, the 36 on 2nd and 8. Looking to throw, Haskins. And, boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
So third down, they need to get to the 28 for a first. Now Haskins. Fourth down now looming after Philly's defense stands tall in coverage.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
Haskins not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for this. They'll try and throw forward with Haskins. This is caught by his tight end, Logan Thomas. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. A defensive breakdown allows a pickup of 16 on 4th down.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Love. He was brought down there by Will Parks.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Haskins to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Intended for Terry McLaurin. Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 8 yards to go.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Now it's Haskins. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Intercepted by the Eagles. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. It'll be Sanders to begin the drive. He's got a 1st down past the 30. And he's going to get this all the way up to the 30-yard line. 1st down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14. Back now at FedEx Field. And we've got a dandy here. A 1-point game as we begin the 4th. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. To throw, it's Wentz. Caught by the tight end Ertz. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
2nd and 7, operating from the 34. Wentz now to throw. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete.
Wentz's pass.
A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
They'll try and run for it with Sanders. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. Going for it with Sanders. And he is not going anywhere. They stop him for no gain. He needed 2. He barely got back to the line of scrimmage. And Washington will take control of the football in great field position. On 1st down, it's Love, and they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Tackle made.
And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
For Washington on 3rd down, they've hit 4 of 7. This will be 3rd and 6.
36, line 36. Go, go, go.
Out of the shotgun, Haskins. And that is incomplete.
Coverage was awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Here's Haskins. And they're going to try the screen. It's complete. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. Washington goes for it, but it does not pan out. And the Eagles defense able to hold.
That's the reason we ball for them.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say, maybe makes that offense feel good when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
Right back to Sanders on 1st down. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
He was taken down by Reuben Foster. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
4th quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. From the 40 now on 2nd down. Wentz. That's complete to Sanders. And he's going to get this inside the 30. A gain of 13. It's a first down. They'll run on first down. Sanders. Sean Davis that time on the tackle. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 22.
56. Mike, 56. Right there. 56. First down. Swing. Kill. This one, 56 to Mike. 56.
Another run with Sanders. And they'll get him down right about the 20.
Again, the ball carrier. He's brought down at the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, they'll run it with Sanders. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
56 to Mike. 56 to Mike. Great. 46 down. There's my goal. Kill.
They'll go for it. It's Wentz. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Dallas Goedert in the final minute. And the Eagles have retaken the lead.
Well, we know someone just added to his touchdown passing total, but all he did was get the ball out quickly to his tight end and let him take care of business the rest of the way.
Come on. 55, Mike. 55.
Back to throw. Wentz. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Reuben Foster picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Washington 14. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This will make it into the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Takes over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They're down here in a one-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
Yeah, they have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, What have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. Throwing now is Haskins. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's going to get this to about the 20, but that is well short of what he needed. That's going to bring up fourth down. Only a gain of 2 there. They're going on fourth down. Haskins, he's going to let it fly. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And now possession's going to go over with a football at the 20-yard line. Oh, now look at this. They're lining up to add 3 more. A little insult to injury here late in the game. From the left hash, this from 37. And this one is right through. And that'll push the lead up to 8. Well, from a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a 1-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we sign off from Landover.